Hello, citation. What to do? Start the gamer off. I'll Durag Nation. No vibes like scrub. Let's get it. What up, Durag Nation? We are back for the second day in a row. We had to go live. Special day today for RPG fans, Bethesda fans in particular. We are live on both YouTube and Twitch. Shout out to both of y'all. What's up, Mystical Hook? What's up, JX? Appreciate y'all for hanging out. Sorry you're at work. What's up, John? What's up, Travis? What up, Gabe? Super Patrick? How's everyone feeling? Indiana Jones and the Great Suckers too good. I gotta play that. They sent me, they offered me a code, so I have to like have time to play it. I guess I could stream it if y'all want to see the Great Circle, because I do have a PS5 code. I just have to make sure I stream the game, and I am curious about it. Appreciate you, Alfie. Hype. I am in the market for another RPG, so I'm looking forward to it. Getting paid. True. What's up, Blazing? I'm not typically a Bethesda fan. I tried a little Fallout after I watched the show. I was not interested in Starfield. Still I'm not interested in Starfield even when it comes to PS5. But I do love a good RPG, and I've been waiting for another one. I still got to wrap up Monster Hunter, but I finished Assassin's Creed Shadows. I really enjoyed Dragon's Dogma 2 last year. Still waiting for Crimson Desert release date. And Oblivion's a classic, janky as the original was. And I heard this is pretty much a open secret. I think Jeff Grubb leaked this like a month or two ago. But yeah, they're shadow dropping Oblivion remake this year. I think it's today. They're shadow dropping it. Yeah, I'm not into the I think I downloaded one of the Elder Scrolls, but I never ended up playing it on when it was in the PlayStation Store. But I saw when I saw the Oblivion remake leaked and was getting an actual remake, I was like, okay, I might tap in for that. I saw the screenshots that went up early, so visually it looks pretty good. I want to see the gameplay, what they're talking about, and I think they probably will tease or do something for Elder Scrolls 6 as well. That game's probably like 10 years away still, but they might have something. But at least from the leaked screenshots I've seen, the Oblivion remake looks good. And I hear they've made a bunch of modern quality of life updates to the original. You love Skyrim, didn't play Oblivion? Yeah, I'm from based on the leaks, I'm hearing it's they're literally shadow dropping it today. Elder Scrolls 6, you don't think so? It's not an expert. I mean, this is literally a Bethesda Elder Scrolls showcase. So if there was ever a showcase that would have the Elder Scrolls 6, it would be a Bethesda showcase dedicated to the Elder Scroll. Just say. Do you think shadow dropping works? Shadow dropping works all the time. It's just a matter of what product it is you're shadow dropping. And it's not like even a proper shadow drop, because literally everybody knows that they're releasing an Oblivion remake because it leaked like 2 months ago. So it's not even a shadow drop. It's not even a shadow drop anymore. Everyone that's tapped in already knows. they're releasing an Oblivion remake, so it's not even a true shadow drop. Everyone in response to the announcement is like pretending to be surprised, like, oh, I wonder what this could be. like, like we know what it is. Never played the video. Skyrim is peak, so definitely go check this one out. Yeah, I haven't played either, but I saw the leaked screenshots of Oblivion Remake, so I definitely am a little interested. Here's what we actually want: Infamous or Prototype. We definitely want both. Yeah, I streamed Prototype yesterday. I bought it for PlayStation. Wanted to try it out on my Pro. The game is so fun. I'm gonna finish it again. But I'm definitely in the market for some more RPG action. I didn't get into Kingdom Come Deliverance 2, but maybe I'll jump in with the Oblivion remake. Gotta see what platforms it's on. I know it's going to be on Xbox and PC, but I'm wondering if they're dropping it on PlayStation as well, because that's been Xbox's new thing, putting everything on PlayStation. Doom the Dark Ages soon. Oh, and Lost Soul Aside comes out next month as well. Yeah, some good games coming out. Doom is coming out. I think I'll do an Indiana Jones stream. Forza is coming out on PS5. I got some coverage for that coming. Might as well do Indiana Jones as well if I'm doing Forza, but I'll do a stream for both. But I'm definitely looking forward to Lost Soul Aside. But May is going to be interesting. May is supposed to be the PlayStation event. Hearing it's either showcase or state of play, probably a showcase. I'm excited to see what they cooking up this time around. Love a proper Ghost of Yote gameplay reveal, release date, Wolverine release date. All that would be very appreciated. The file size leaked as well. That's the only thing I know in terms of the size of Oblivion Remake. Apparently it's 120 gigs on Steam. Fallout 3 Remaster is also happening according to Nate. Weird because Todd said he doesn't want to remaster games like Oblivion and Fallout. Todd says a lot of things. I wouldn't take stuff that Todd says in a moment all that seriously. Amazing is the actual fourth Indiana movie. Well, if Travis loves it, it's either terrible or incredible. But I've heard from people whose opinions I trust, and they said Indiana Jones is really good. So I think I'll just take my code and do a stream for it to see for myself, just for fun, just for giggles. Incredible. You don't like things like Midnight Squad, though you do hate Elden Ring, which most people think is a masterpiece. So so I don't know. You also hate Jujutsu Kaisen, which is objectively one of the best shonen anime of the decade. Why are they calling it a remaster? Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, according to all the leaks, it seems like an actual remake, more so than a remaster. Like it's not just a simple, oh, we're just going to polish up the graphics a little bit. Like this sounds like an actual remake. This is more of a remake than the remake of the remake of Part 1 and 2. like literally all they did was improve the graphics. From what I've heard, there's a lot more into this Oblivion remake than just polishing the visuals. So yeah, this sounds like based on leaks, this is like an actual Oblivion remake, not a simple remaster. So they'll probably drop like a full trailer showing off the Oblivion remake, talking about the new features, do a compare and contrast from this game to the old game. Then then announce that their shadow that is available now or something like that. And then maybe if y'all are lucky, they'll give you a little something for Elder Scrolls 6. There was a full remake of Tomb Raider. Anniversary got canceled. Didn't hear about that one. I'm just wondering when Crystal Dynamics is finally going to reveal the Unreal 5 Tomb Raider that they've been working on all these years. They're like way behind schedule in that game. You have good taste in gaming. We've been over this. It's anime where you're not the best taste. Although FMA, everything except Gundam. Yeah, see, Travis is the same for gaming, anime, and everything else. Travis's taste is either based or shockingly stupid and nothing in between. like all of his takes are on those extremes. Like like there's no okay, well, we'll give him that, or he's in the middle. It's either completely based or completely dog shit. There's nothing. There's no nuance in his takes. He's either going to give you the worst take you've ever heard, or a take where you're like, respect. Valid. And that's why we love Travis around here. He doesn't believe in middle ground. He's not Jubilee. No middle ground here. Go hard or go home. Here's a bad take. Sadot the Gamer. Exactly. You have the high ground. I'm not a good YouTuber. I'm a great YouTuber. You like Skyrim more than anything? Of course, you like the new AAA game too. I love the idea of the new AAA Invincible game. Yeah, everyone who's played it or seen it says it's like incredible. I'm hoping since they've made some good progress on the build that they have like a trailer ready for summer. If you are a great YouTuber, you'd be sending you codes. How does that make me a great YouTuber? I could send you codes. I just don't want to. I sent Captain an entire PS5. and Spider-Man too. I send people stuff all the time. I just choose not to send you anything. You gotta get in on the streamer racket. You should. With your terrible takes, you would be instantly popular. Super unrelated, but Marvel's Avengers is a fun game. Thanks for putting you on. Finding through your old videos. I appreciate you. Yeah. I still play Avengers from time to time. I'm hoping that the Avengers revival that I hear is in the works goes a lot better. Because I'm definitely ready for. I think Marvel Rivals showed us that players are ready. Not only ready, starving for a really good multiplayer superhero game, just not PvP. Like we're already seeing the PvP design of Marvel Rivals wearing on people and kind of driving them away. We need like a really good PvE, like a new Marvel Heroes or a new Ultimate Alliance or new Avengers or just all of them, new DC Universe Online. A revival. Yep. New studio, totally new studio, not Square Enix, not Crystal Dynamics. Apparently a whole new studio is in talks or in the very early stages of doing another Avengers game. And there's also, and Marvel Games is also looking to bring back Ultimate Alliance. I don't know what the hell DC is doing, or Warner Brothers, other than making another Batman game and Injustice 3. I know James Gunn did say he's trying to clean it up over there, try to get more DC games up. So they're going to have a DCU game. I don't know who's it going to be. Hopefully it's Superman if they're smart. But yeah, so far for WB, it's just single player Batman game, Injustice 3, and an unknown DCU game. And Wolf Among Us 2 whenever that comes out. Keeps getting delayed. Just earning your sub. Welcome to Durag Nation. No point in playing anything but DPS if you actually want to rank up. Literally. They literally designed the system where if you're not a tank or a tank that gets a lot of kills or a DPS, there's just no point. There's no point in playing the game. No point in playing rank. We know what DC's doing. It's called Circle Jerk. True. Give it up on DC, to be honest. Hopefully the movies are good. Yeah. Yeah, I think the DCU, like the movies and the shows, I've been really impressed so far. It's hard to have hope in the gaming side of things, but I believe in James Gunn. I think he's going to turn around. As much as I'm not looking forward to the new Batman game, I am looking forward to the reveal of the DCU game, which he said is like a few years away from getting revealed. But in the meantime, we got Insomniac next year giving us Wolverine. We got Undefeated Genesis giving us that Superman fix. We got an Invincible game coming that's supposed to be crazy. We got Rise of Hydra this year. So we're gonna be all right. But DC got to lock in. Wait, an unknown DCU game. Yeah. James Gunn. Was doing research after I did a video after James Gunn did a bunch of interviews talking about his plans, how they're trying to change the gaming division. And this was like right after they canceled the Wonder Woman game. It was pretty much like the worst week for WB. Like they canceled the Wonder Woman game, they closed Monolith, they closed all these studios. But there was an interview where James Gunn was talking about how he was how they were trying to focus on getting more DC games out, how he was meeting with different studios. He met with Rocksteady, who we know are doing the Batman game. He met with NetherRealms, who we know are doing Injustice 3. And he said that they were going to do a game, like an actual proper DCU game, but it's not going to be ready to be revealed for another couple years. Yeah, I'm guessing like 3 years then, like 3 years or so, 2-3 years or so, they'll reveal it. But yeah, that's so while it's good that they have a new process, it's still going to be a while before we get anything concrete from DC. Meanwhile, Marvel's kind of like leaving them behind because like while we're waiting for them to, get caught up and start revealing stuff, we're going to have Marvel Rivals releasing, content now going forward every month. We're going to have Rise of Hydra dropping, Wolverine's dropping next year. Next year or maybe around there, we're going to have the EA Iron Man and Black Panther games coming. We're going to have Blade in about like 2027 or so. like DC got to lock in. Imagine DCO2. Now I'm not expecting a Injustice 3 review for a while. Not for a while. But because it's not going to be a PlayStation exclusive, more Mortal Kombat and that sort of stuff usually is revealed at like a big Jeff Keighley show, like probably the Game Awards, if anything. It would be at one of his bigger shows. Summer Game Fest like kind of kicks things off, but usually a lot of time the biggest reveals are at the Game Awards or like Gamescom. Like Summer Game Fest hasn't quite been like crazy with like world premieres the last few years. It's usually like reserved for Gamescom or the Game Awards or like the individual partner showcases. Ghost of Yote is already confirmed. I think it leaked. It actually leaked. It's coming out over the summer. I think it's July or August. Somebody did an oopsie and revealed the release date ahead of time. I think it was July or August for Ghost of Yote. Yeah, so that definitely getting a PlayStation event next month. Actually, they got a couple they got to do. They still got to do the Borderlands 4 State of Play. They still haven't announced that one yet, but yeah, they definitely got to do like a PlayStation showcase or something the end of next month so they can announce the Ghost of Yote release date and show off the gameplay. Prototype 3, yeah, today. Yeah, right. Imagine. Keep in mind, people are avoiding the holiday season because of GTA 6. So yeah, a lot of games are releasing over the summer or in like September. Because GTA 6 is expected to be like around October, November. Like no one's trying to release in the same window as GTA 6. Like that's just dumb. That's why they're like trying to get stuff out. That's why you have big releases like in the first half of the year, you know, your February, your April. You know, we had a lot of games releasing in that window. And we're going to have a bunch of stuff releasing in the summer and September because everyone's trying to avoid GTA 6. So you're either releasing before October or like at the very end of the year, like December. I know we meme about it getting delayed, but if it's not delayed, it's most likely coming out in October and people don't want to be anywhere near it for a good reason. Releasing the same week of GTA 6 is like, unless your game is like incredibly niche, it's not getting any plays. Like you're not no one's playing your game. That's why we haven't gotten even more release dates because a lot of people are just kind of waiting. They want to see that second trailer and that confirmation of the date. I know another one of Travis's not great takes, but yeah. A lot of people love Grand Theft Auto. A lot of people waiting for it. All right, we're pretty much ready here. Let the hype begin. Perfect music to count us down. Grub said on Blue Sky, there's a good chance no publisher from outside the United States will want to come to Summer Game Fest. That's news to me. I know I heard similar hysteria about the dev conference. It's for political reasons, but didn't seem to cause any interruptions there. So I'm expecting we'll see the normal amount of games from studios outside the United States at Summer Game Fest. Your Capcoms, your Bandai Namcos. I'm not particularly worried about that. Yeah, a lot of this political stuff is like just reactionary. Really is nothing to. The only thing worth keeping an eye on is like the tariffs, because that like directly influences the price of games and hardware, as well as when they're going to release stuff. That's why Nintendo delayed the pre-orders, because they weren't sure what they would be able to price their stuff at, because the tariff situation was like up in the air. But otherwise, yeah, everyone's doing normal stuff. People aren't going to miss out on an opportunity to promote their game because they don't like the president. I'm sure, like, maybe there's some small indie studios, smaller studios that might, want to make a difference or make a political statement, but I'm not expecting anything. If GTA 6 is less than $90, I'll be surprised. Yeah. We know who Travis voted for. I mean, her economic policy was terrible, but the alternative was supposed to be you get a bad guy but good economy. But the good economy part isn't happening either. So we're just like, what's happening? You voted J Shock Blast, same as always. I respect it. Less than a minute left until the big, not very surprising reveal. Elder Scrolls Oblivion Remake. Actually did it right here for Sadot, but without the Durag. Well, it definitely doesn't count now. PlayStation Showcase. I'm hoping. Well, they obviously have to do this stuff that's releasing this year. So, Ghost of Yotei, Death Stranding 2. I don't know what Insomniac is doing. They've been skipping every PlayStation event, but hopefully you see Wolverine. Hopefully they've caught up by now. Here we go. M for mature. Violence, blood and gore, sexual themes. Never played Oblivion, only Skyrim. Shadow drop, that's what the leakers are saying. Yeah, I'm the only YouTuber that tolerates Travis.
My blessings and the hope of the Empire.
Oblivion's better than Skyrim story-wise.
Find him and close shut the jaws of Oblivion.
It's Oblivion! Chat, I can't believe it. A remaster of Oblivion? No way!
Here we are 20 years later.
I'm so surprised.
When you think about the Elder Scrolls,
Oblivion has some of the best quests ever.
It goes beyond the game franchise.
Yeah, it's the DNA of Bethesda Game Studios.
Obviously, we're working on
The game we all knew is what we all knew.
But what's great about the Elder Scrolls is
There's our boy Todd.
Get all of the chapters. Skyrim, Oblivion, Morrowind, Daggerfall, Arena, and each of them try to define role-playing games and open-world games for their generation.
Fans got so connected with the worlds we've made and these stories we're telling, and
That crisp 360p.
Oblivion was a real defining moment in the series and for how we make games as a studio. I think when it comes to a remaster, we want people to feel the way they did then, but it's still a game of its time. You want to keep those bones in place. You
Interesting.
want some of that old charm.
Old charm, that means jank and bugs.
Tremendous visual update is absolutely amazing. It's the world I remember, but better.
There's so much there, both for the Elder Scrolls world and also this evolution of our games, I think is really, really important for people to take a look back at.
Looking back and seeing everything we've accomplished in the past 20 years and working with these people, like, it's really special.
Yeah,
What you hear is it'll look prettier, but not real changes.
That I've worked with for that long, and it sort of gave me the.
Bro, look at those old computers.
Oh my god. It's been
Oh my god.
I think the thing that gets me the most is the music. Like when you hear that music at the main menu, there's just like
They got those library computers.
flood of nostalgia.
Horse armor now, $39.99.
Is the beginning of who I am as an individual, as a.
The real question is, how much is the remaster going to be?
I don't even think it took me
Full price
to realize
or discounted?
This was.
People loved it. Like
Over under. We'll put the over under at 70. Over under at 70.
our history.
You're betting 40.
And the evolution of how we build.
So you're taking the under.
Players be able to come back and experience.
No, them
that.
59.99. You going under? You going under 70?
Really special moment of coming out into the world for the first time. What that meant to this.
Under 65.
Every
Interesting.
time we think about Oblivion, it's what if we could give that moment to
I think it'll definitely be more than 40.
I was born 87 years ago. For 65 years, I've ruled as Tamriel's emperor. But for all these years, I've never...
I'm going 69.99.
dreams. I have seen the gates of Oblivion, beyond which no waking eye may see.
If it is a full-on remake, 40, 60-ish. They're marketing it as a remaster. It looks great.
Whether you're reliving these moments or experiencing them for the first time,
Looks so much better than the original.
Immediately looks and feels incredible. When we decided to remaster Oblivion, we were really picky about finding the right partner. From the very beginning of this project, we had one rule. We weren't going to do this if we weren't going to be able to do it right. Our partners at Virtuous went above and beyond to bring our vision to life. The care and love they've poured into the Oblivion remaster has been absolutely breathtaking.
70.
Welcome to Paris, and welcome to Virtuous. Our team here has been hard at work.
No, they cooked for sure.
Remastered Oblivion experience possible.
It looks really good.
Bethesda Game Studios on other projects in the past, so we know what makes that team and their games special.
Most remasters are higher res textures and 60 up. That's what I'm saying. Like,
we wanted to make the remaster more friendly.
This reminds me of the Dead
is
Space
Oblivion in its most complete form.
remake. Like, that was a lot larger remaster, but like looked really good, like insanely good.
About time someone got here. Huzzah!
Like, this is
Those familiar with only some
like, we've seen a lot of remasters of old games.
experience the events that set
Like Star Wars dropped a lot of game
You embarked on
remasters.
an epic journey to stop the Mythic Dawn cult.
This looks like a remake. Okay, these visuals are way better than the original game.
What was the Oblivion Crisis? What happened to the previous Emperor of Cyrodiil? Why are there only 8 divines instead of 9? In addition to the core game, the remaster contains all add-ons, including story expansions, Shivering Isles, and Knights of the Nine.
It comes with the story expansions too, all the expansions too. This is definitely $70, bro.
Level, it was really important to me to
If this isn't 70, I'll be shocked.
of the original experience. At the end of the day, we're all fans too.
This is a dream project for me, right? I mean,
If this is not 70, I will be in shock. If this is under 70, I will be stunned.
Oblivion was my first Elder Scrolls game, and it was one of the games that made me want to be a game developer.
The best way to describe it would be to call it a love letter.
Your Price is the 1 month of Game Pass you need to finish. True.
You will find your own path.
It's out. It's 50. It's out now.
Blood and death before the end.
Oh, they already listed it. Let me see if they are.
The technology we used to create
It looks so good.
was cutting edge at the time, but tools have come a long way since then.
The original Oblivion is still the heart and soul of the remaster, but we use Unreal Engine 5 to help achieve all
Unreal 5.
We think of the Oblivion game engine as the brain and Unreal 5 as the body. The brain drives all the world logic and gameplay, and the body brings to life the experience that players have loved for almost 20 years.
But it's not just about pure fidelity. We knew we had to preserve the distinct style, making it as uniquely Oblivion as possible.
The brush opens a portal.
I don't see it officially listed yet.
The Isles, a wonderful place. Good for a visit. Or eternity.
We've leveraged nearly every major feature from the latest version of Unreal 5.
Our goal was to push the visuals to the next level using the latest technologies. We created brand new, highly detailed character models and stunning landscapes that use millions of polygons in each asset, allowing us a truly impressive level of detail in the world. Every single asset in this game was completely redesigned and
Yes, they don't have a Steam page. They don't have a Steam page for it yet.
an advanced real-time lighting system that accurately simulates how light interacts with the environment. This results in more realistic lighting and atmospheric effects. While the original game
Unreal Engine 5 is bad news for the 13 and 14 gen Intel. Yeah, PC. Yeah, I saw some PC players
we used an incredible new lip sync
when they heard this was in the Unreal 5. We're not very happy. Saying it's 50. They haven't officially announced the price yet, but we'll see. We'll see what it ends up being.
From there, our artists
This is in fact cool looking. You'll give it $40 if above. You'll wait for sale. Fair enough.
All races, including Argonians, Orcs, and Khajiits, are built on the same base mesh, making the lip sync system more effective even when the characters have very different facial features.
Welcome to the game.
Yeah, I hope it's 50. I haven't seen an official listing for it yet.
Simple as running through a forest.
But 50 seems fair.
In the water, light filtering through the leaves. Thanks to these technological advances, you feel even more immersed in this living, breathing world. You'll really believe you're in Cyrodiil.
That looks insane.
I believe you can handle a more complicated assignment. I would like you to retrieve a carved panel from the central chamber of the High Thing.
These graphics look so good.
It's not just visuals that we've modernized in the remaster. It's gameplay.
Oh, they have made gameplay changes.
It's UI and UX. It's audio. We've updated features and systems across the board.
We've changed the approach to leveling, which I think will make a lot of people happy.
Change the approach to leveling.
Inspired by the leveling systems of both Oblivion and Skyrim, so it's the best of both worlds.
I might tap in
We're able to fully recreate
if it's on PlayStation.
Creating a physicality that feels more human. You see that in places like combat animations, where there's a lot more separation between the upper and lower body, and all the animations have more flourish.
And it looks like they have third-person mode too.
The original Oblivion didn't have sound effects, visual effects, or hit reactions. Now you'll get blood splatters, sparks, and controller feedback. You know, it's a little
They remove classes, you're out.
But little things add up to make the combat more modern and engaging.
I might have to tap in.
Third-person perspective now. The original had third person, but there was no crosshair, and we felt the experience could be modernized.
So they improved third-person.
Third-person view that compared to Starfield in terms of playability. Now the third-person perspective has all the same control you get from the first-person view.
Yeah.
You have my ears.
I'm here for it.
When Oblivion first launched,
Greetings. How goes it? How are you?
disk storage limits meant we couldn't have unique voiceovers for all the races. So we've gone back and recorded new lines of dialogue.
New lines of dialogue.
Each race represented in the game now sounds unique.
Can't stand the sight of those creatures.
We also made sure to keep in all of the quirkier dialogue.
I really like the way they say hello. Sometimes it's so random and then they just, hi there.
Hi there.
But it's like so nice and creepy at the same time.
Stop. You violated the law.
Stop! You violated the law.
Nice. This actually looks good. This actually looks fire.
They're criminal scum. Cheese for everyone.
Cheese for everyone.
This looks crazy.
We are going to steal one of the Elder Scrolls from the Imperial Palace. You need to find the reading room. The blind priests will deliver a scroll to you there. Do not speak to the priests. They're blindfolded. I've chosen you because you are the best. Good luck.
Stop! You violated the law. Your stolen goods are now forfeit. Then pay with your blood.
Resist arrest. Hit him with that magic.
Games have developed over the past 20 years. Players have come to expect a certain suite of...
It certainly looks like a game worth $40.
Like sprinting. Sprinting is an interesting one.
I think 50. I think 40 to 50 would be fair.
Some of us were absolute purists, but ultimately, we decided as 2025.
I think they could get away with 60.
All of the character locomotion has been
because they definitely did a lot more than just remaster the game.
Huge impact from the very beginning.
And it comes with all the expansions.
Every single updated or new feature was implemented with the player in mind. It all comes down to what makes Oblivion Oblivion. What are those features that just immediately come to mind for players when they think of the game?
The mini games are the mini games. Those are so iconic to Oblivion.
Great. How's it go again?
Like
You just want Elder Scrolls 6. No one asked for this.
on it.
No one cares, bro.
Too much.
You're not the only one. You're not the only one.
Whether you're returning to Cyrodiil or you're in
A lot of people are excited about the Oblivion remake.
you will instantly feel
They were literally like when I checked yesterday, there were like 30,000 people waiting on the Bethesda YouTube page for this stream to start.
Oblivion is a core part of the story of Bethesda Game Studios. None of what we're surrounded by.
The official stream has 38,000 likes.
Made that game, and if it hadn't been the success that it was, the effort that we put into it, the sort of the love that went into it.
It's not all about you.
To have worked on something that people care enough where you're in a position where you
The
can
3 of your friends wanted it because Oblivion is better than Skyrim. Exactly. Like a lot of people ask for remasters all the time because they're like really good games.
I really think that people, when they jump back into the remaster,
That could benefit
shocked at just how good the game looks.
from getting like a proper modern update
Oblivion gates look
to the hardware and the systems.
they're just going to find themselves lost in the world.
Why would Oblivion be any different? It's one of the most beloved games of all time.
In the world, you feel something, and that's precious.
You're going back to a world that you.
Is this Red Dead Redemption 3? Yes.
But it's better somehow. Like it's an intangible thing, but
Red Dead Redemption 3 takes place
new, it's fun,
in a medieval
exciting again.
kingdom of magic and monsters.
Same game. There was a lot of respect for what was before, and I think the fans will appreciate
Better graphics. You must have just got here.
At Bethesda Game
They not only improved the graphics, they improved the UI, the gameplay, the combat, the camera, the progression system. Like it's not just a remaster.
Incredible experience. We were too excited to get it in your hands and didn't want to just show it off to you and then make you have to wait.
Appreciate the raid, Jay.
The best part of my job is that
People always complaining, forever complaining.
the Oblivion remaster will be available
Right now.
today.
Yes, we know. You're shadow dropping it. Surprise shadow drop. Not really. Yes, we know already.
I was born 87 years ago.
I love when people show up late and complain about stuff. Like it's so funny.
This is the 27th of last seed.
Like no one would be this excited if they were only just polishing the graphics a little bit.
These are the closing days of the third era.
This is clearly, just looking at it, you can clearly see they did a lot more than just a simple remaster. This is more, they're marketing it as a remaster, but it's definitely more of a remake.
This is only the beginning. Worse is yet to come.
Yeah. If it's on PlayStation, I might grab this. They haven't officially announced the price on stream yet. They're still showing footage.
Who now will save us from the coming darkness?
It might be on their social media by now. If it's not on PS5, it's not worth it. True.
Here you must find your own path.
PS5 or we don't buy.
Find him. And close.
All right, they just tweeted it out, and the page says page not found. Holy. All right, so on PS5, stay tuned for a special gameplay stream. All right, I'm gonna fire up my PS5. Check it out in the store. Guess you stand corrected. You've beaten all the Elder Scrolls games multiple times. Ready for something these studios put energy into the wrong things, which is why we were waiting literally 15 years. Yeah. After Starfield, I would definitely not blame anyone for being skeptical of Bethesda, but it looks like they cooked on this one. Oblivion. I'm looking for the new one. They have the PS3 version included with premium. I'm waiting for the store to update. Elder Scrolls Online. Sometimes it takes a little while for my store to update. Skyrim, I actually have already. Never played it. Oblivion, PS3. Starfield was a waste of time as well. It's on Steam, 55 euros, so 60 bucks. I think that's what it translates. I'm still waiting for it to update on the PlayStation Store.
Wow, what did we just witness? The worst kept secret ever? Maybe.
True.
Probably. But you just witnessed the Elder Scrolls Oblivion Remastered Direct. That is coming to you.
Literally everybody knew this was coming.
Maybe even now. I don't know. We'll have to check after this stream. I'm joined by the wonderful, talented, incredible Wes Johnson. You.
Ah, hi.
And Wes, who do you have here with you?
This is Finn. Oh, yes, he knows his name now. Hello there, Finn. How are you? I mean, for the sake of this, we can call him Barbas if you'd like, but he's a sweetie pie. And
Game Pass users are feasting this year. Oh yeah.
That makes sense. I would
Definitely a good year to own Game Pass.
I take him everywhere. You ever heard the Harry
Doggy
puppy song?
No.
It's like,
Outer Worlds 2 midfield. I still got to finish Outer Worlds.
Well, for you, those of you joining.
Yeah, I've been searching on the search tab. It's not refreshing. It's not showing the game.
Gameplay of Wes's old stomping grounds, but newer now with the remastered version.
I can't wait.
So, Wes, for those that do not know you, first, shame on you if you don't. But if you don't, why don't you tell tell our friends here what roles or role you have done in Oblivion.
Days Gone remaster.
You're going to probably bring some memes back to life.
Can't wait.
So if like you walk out of some place with a fork, I would be there going, "Hold, criminal scum! Your stolen goods are now forfeit. Pay with your blood." That's a lovely one. The
That's very
Imperial Guard
aggressive.
song is out there now, and all sorts of things that people had fun with. Sheogorath, Daedric Prince of Madness.
Restart the console.
And I love this because
I mean, it's the PlayStation Store that's not refreshing.
because people use the soundboard.
That's the
They call
issue.
The pizza shops, and they're saying, what can I do for you?
Lost Soul Side, Oblivion Remastered,
You want a cheese?
because it's a new game.
I want cheese.
Probably true.
For everyone.
But
How many would that
it's also a new game to a lot of people.
can't call anywhere as Sheogorath to order a pizza because
There are people who played Skyrim but never played Oblivion.
I mean, honestly, you're doing
There are people who never played
I mean,
Oblivion before.
You're on theme today as well.
Yeah, we're in
So it looks like a good time to jump in.
And of course, there's where is it? My Dark Brotherhood pin here. Lucian Lechance of the Dark Brotherhood, dear child of Sithis. I don't spread rumors.
That's definitely an RPG voice. Very creepy.
So yeah, I loved Oblivion. Oblivion to me was, I mean, I've loved all the games. I loved Morrowind. Yes, we've been expecting you. Come right in. I love Skyrim, which is
It should be on the first page.
But Oblivion
Get this Fortnite slap off here.
came out to play. And it was the original. All the races had the same voices. Oh man, there's so much crossbreeding amongst the Imperial Guard. You know, mom, dad, the family reunions were very confusing.
The Elder Scrolls Online is trending.
It's a lot of love.
I know, but I just absolutely loved that game, and as other games came along, and then you got to see Skyrim with its 10th anniversary edition, and when I first put that on the Xbox Series X, oh my God, the visuals to me were just, I was blown
Yeah,
away.
PlayStation Store is going to take a while.
To make
They only have the PS3 version right now of Oblivion.
kind of feel, that kind of look, the gameplay.
Remake Morrowind 2 out. I mean, if this does well,
Walk up to a lady in the middle
they're going to remake all of them. That's how it works.
She turns around and does not look like Terry Jones in drag.
No doubt about it.
I don't know what I'm going to do, but I mean, I love the game. So now people are going to get a chance to see it with brand new eyes. And
The only company that doesn't do remakes and sequels to stuff that is successful is Warner Brothers.
Predecessor, so it's taking people back.
Oh my goodness, look at that. And this is the mouth to the Shivering Isles. Look at the difference, the graphics, how sumptuous it is, the detail on this. Not just on the backgrounds, not just every leaf on a tree, but looking at the clothing, at the uniforms that they're wearing. I mean, he's wearing leather, and he's wearing some fur, and you're seeing all the details on every little thing. This guard right here, this guard, people are like,
Let me in.
He seems to have this cold.
You're downloading it on Xbox.
This island where the winds are whipping around, and
I can't wait. I think Lost Soul Side will be cool. Ties of Annihilation looks insane. I cannot wait.
I know, I'm method, so method. But look at that. Now, there's the door to the fringe, and inside, what's going to happen? Oh, look at the screens. Even the screens, the loading screens look so much sweeter and more detailed. And there he is, Haskell. Look at him, sitting there all bald and boring. Haskell, your room's very dark, just like your person.
Hack a Slasher King.
Hurry up and talk.
I need a Skyrim Last of Us Remastered bundle. You good for life?
You can really see what living with Sheogorath has done to him.
I'm the world's most selfish man.
It's like Marley's ghost.
I need a Fable 2 remake.
First time I've seen any of this, and
I need an X-Men Destiny remake.
on the face, he just looks
I need a Matrix Path to Neo remake.
weary. So put upon.
I need a Superman Returns remake.
Well, it's been almost 20 20 years, so we've had a lot of ability for technical advancement.
I need a Final Fantasy X remake
20 years
in the style of Rebirth,
Yeah, absolutely.
with the turn-based combat removed.
Sleeves there, that little Seinfeld puffy sleeves.
X-Men Hogwarts Legacy, that's right.
Now, what would you say your favorite role has been for Oblivion, or which character do you feel like you gravitated the most towards?
Well, that's the thing. People ask me all the time, who's your favorite character to play this? And that's a Sophie's choice. Because you bring a little of yourself to every role you do. You got to bring...
Lords of the Fallen 2.0, Days, Kingdom Come.
I love Lucian. I love Sheogorath. I love them all for very different reasons. I remember working with Mark Lampert for this game, and we're doing the same Imperial Guard voice, even the Gray Fox, like, capital, but he's still very much the Imperial.
Expedition 33. Well, I get it. I get that discounted.
This guy's a little different, a little darker, a little more macabre. So I think about it for a second.
Yeah, they ain't got Elder Scrolls in this PlayStation Store still. PlayStation Store is slacking.
To get an image of who the character is, and for me, he was twisted and gaunt and bent and just insidious.
Does it take you? Is it that quick for you sometimes when you like get a breakdown of a character?
Sometimes it can, and sometimes I take time. Sheo was a different thing, but with Lucian, I had a come here, Bubby. It's okay. With
That bed is not here.
The image I had in my mind as I portrayed him at first was completely
Some shadow drop.
image of what he ended up looking like. You know, he ended up looking. They made him this gorgeous guy. You know, and when we're looking at him, going, "Oh my God, he's gorgeous! And he has a heart of darkness, the perfect man." So. But he was so much fun to do. And people say, do you know what happened to him? Spoilers. You just finish your lines. So when I'm playing the game and I get to that point in the game, I'm like, oh, you know, I'm experiencing it as well.
Seeing if they have it listed under the Elder Scrolls Online.
The breakaway into the
Well, it's not here either.
Butterflies. That is beautiful. And Haskell's out of there, man. It's quitting time. Look at that. Through the fringe.
Yeah, PlayStation slacking.
Yeah, with Sheogorath, I had...
They have a link to the live stream.
And I was told, we want something a little more stand-up, but we want him to feel dangerous but funny. And they said, maybe something like Robin Williams. And I thought, no, Robin Williams was a bit too cuddly, you know. Sheogorath,
Not the actual game.
Trails. I don't believe you. So,
admittedly, that would be an interesting thing to see Robin Williams talking about.
I know, but I thought, where could I find my inspiration for this character? And I started thinking about different stand-up comedians who would I find dangerous, that I would love to have a drink with and laugh and joke, but afraid they might beat me up at the end of the day. And I came up with Billy Connolly, the Scottish comedian.
Oh, yes.
But I thought,
Yeah, this is the slowest shadow drop I've ever seen.
He can be my spirit animal, but it didn't seem, it felt too, he's not Scottish.
George Carlin, Robert Williams, George Carlin is the GOAT.
Channel down in DC, his name is Tom Stack. And Tom is he's from Cork, Ireland.
All right.
And
well, I guess I'll just check the PlayStation Store at like 5 o'clock today. I'll catch y'all later. I'm going live again tomorrow for a special stream, so make sure you tap in for that. I'm Sadot the Gamer signing out. Enjoy, Elder Scrolls fans.